As I was going through, there are so many different ways that you can get to all of our resources. So I'm going to kind of show you both and show you the easiest ways to get to the different things. So, of course, you can go through the My TFC over here under the library. We have all of those here. The first thing I want to show you is our database passwords because that's an important thing that you'll need to access some of our databases, especially if you go in through a different route rather than logging in through Galileo. So these all stay the same except for the Galileo password. It will change every semester. So right now it's also, but all these others stay the same. So that's important to know where that is. The TFCgalileo is here as well. And what this is it's basically done these by different subject areas. So you would use, for your papers, you would go to the composition and literature, and it will show you, these are all of the ones that will be available for you to use when you're doing your comp papers. So I know this was one, the MLA International Bibliography. Credo reference will be a good one for you to use. This GAIL Literature Index, I've got to take this off. I was noticing yesterday, this really should be a link to the GAIL Research Library, but this takes you to just like an index. So I'm working on getting that updated. Some of the things that are under the My TFC right now need some updating. So I would suggest to go through our website, which I'm going to show you that as well. Just wanted to kind of show you that these are available here for you too. So then you have the TFCgalileo, and then you have the full Galileo. And I don't know if you've been on Galileo yet, but they have completely redone their website, and it is so much better. So that's a good thing. So this is what it looks like now. You can use your search box here if you're just doing a broad search on anything. They have also put, if you are searching a particular journal, like if your teacher tells you to go and look up a journal, they've made it very easy to look by journal or by databases. So I know they have suggested for you to use like the Literary Reference Center Plus. So if you wanted to search for that. Then it would take you right directly to that. I'll just go ahead and show you that over here. So this is a good one for you to use. I'm pretty sure this was on that list of the references for you to use for this paper. Just show you.
One of the things they specifically need is a literary reference volume.
Okay, okay. And this would be a good source for that. And just kind of wanted to show you. So most of these are available. As you can see, you can have the PDF full text. I was going to see if I can find one that was available. Looks like we have all these, so that's good. But these have great tools on them. You can print it out. You can email it to yourself. It gives you the tool to do the citation for it. If you happen to come across one of these, that's what I was going to show you. For example, if this one wasn't available, you could simply click on this email, and then you could email this particular title to me, and you can email it directly to me or to ill@tfc.edu. And it will send me all of this information, and I can get the article for you and email it right back to you. So that's just an extra thing that is available to you at no charge. And I've been doing a lot of that lately, it seems like, and I always encourage you to use that. So, and that goes for any article in Galileo that you happen to find, because because there are so many things out there. And just take advantage of that. So let me go back. One more thing. We have been working on some instruction videos. And we've just recently got those put here. These are also again on our website. But I just did one on searching Galileo that's new with our new Galileo interface. So if you need some extra tips and you have a minute, you might watch that, as well as, let's see, I did another one. Some of these, we're working on getting these updated because they were some that that our library director did. So they were on the old Galileo system and our old catalog system, and we've since upgraded all that. So we are in the process of trying to get those all updated. But definitely do the searching Galileo, the database passwords. That's the other one that I did recently. So just to show you how to do that. So I'm going to go to our website now. I don't know if you've been to the Tacoma Falls College website lately, but they've been making some upgrades to it too. So it's show you how to find. They've kind of changed how you get to the library now. So you still go to academics, and then you just click on the library link. And so this search box is our library catalog, our library collection of all of our print books. You can also access all of our ebooks here, and you can also access journal articles. So it can be a little overwhelming when you're doing a search. Let me just do...
So two of the resources for this particular assignment, one's an electronic book and the other is a journal article specifically. So how would you identify an electronic book? Oh, so it says print book.
Right, so when you just do a general search, it will give you this. So you can come over here and actually click on all, and then if you're looking specifically for an ebook, you can narrow that down to just finding what books we have in our collection for ebooks. Again, I would not, you can search for articles through our catalog. I would not recommend that because it can be very confusing because it may pull up articles that we don't have access to. So when you're searching for a journal article, always go directly through Galileo. And that's the easiest way too because it won't require you to have to log into each individual database. You just use the one Galileo password where you log in. But this is, I don't know if y'all have used our new catalog. We just got this, we've had it a year and a half now, so it's still kind of new and we're still kind of learning everything about it. But it is pretty user-friendly. You can sign in to your account up here. It's also got, it also has library links here, so it also has links to Galileo and some of our bigger databases up here on the right. Those are also located at the bottom of the page as well. So that's kind of helpful if you're already in our catalog and you're like, oh, I might want to go look for a journal article now. So you can just jump right over to that from here.
So to sign in, do you use your student ID?
You will use your student ID, so I can show you what that looks like. So it will prompt you to this page, and you would click on this bottom one. And then you would use your regular login that you used to sign into the My TFC. And it remembered me from signing in before. But and you can save your searches here. So if you want to, bookmark some items that you think look interesting and we'll come back and look at later. So that's good to use. Let's see. And again, we have these search buttons here as well. So if you want to look just for ebooks, this button will take you, okay, this is not right. Actually, it should take you to our EBSCO ebooks, and it's probably because, again, this is why I say go directly through Galileo, so you can avoid all these logins. When you're on campus, it recognizes us, so it pops us right in. We don't have to put in passwords or anything. So let me just show you. So let me take you. And they've also added, another thing that I like about Galileo's homepage here is they've put these in the spotlight links, which these are the most used databases that students at TFC use. So the EBSCO ebooks is where we have most of our ebooks. We also have them through ProQuest. So I would suggest doing the EBSCO first. And as you can see, it's already kind of logged me in through Galileo. So you can just go through and search. And then again, it gives you the options. You can view the PDF of it, you can do the EPUB, or you can fully download it. Also, always use your refined results over here, so that if you're looking for items, if you need things that are within the last 5 years, just be sure and use that. You can slide this over, and it will help narrow a lot of your results, especially when you get 5,000 results. You're like, oh, who has time to sit through and filter through all this? So just be sure and use all of these limiters on the side. Let's see. So I've done the ebooks. And again, this is one that they suggested that you use a Literary Reference Center Plus. And one was the MLA. If you know the name of the database, it's so much easier to just type that in. And then here is the MLA International Bibliography. And again, it always goes through like these EBSCO hosts or Academic Search Complete, and they all kind of look the same. And they all pretty much work the same, really. They have all the same user tools on them. Let's see. Do y'all have any questions so far? Have y'all used this a lot? You haven't used this at all? No? Okay.
So how would you get to specifically a reference volume?
Let's see. Reference. Another good reference is, I can take you. So the e-reference here, which is also on our website as well. This takes you to Credo Reference. These are just reference volumes. Again, you'll need your.
So you all know what the difference is, a reference volume versus a journal article or something. Reference volume is more of a general, like an
Encyclopedia.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So you have to have one of those resources, I think, for this paper, a specific reference volume. You have to find somewhere. So.
And I'm just pulling this off of the database password sheet. And so this gets you into the Credo reference. And again, you can just search. They do have articles on here, and they do have titles. So if you're searching for, just do a search. So here you can change this. So if you want just reference, you can change it to that. And then it will give you search results of just the reference items. I'm just going to pick a random one just to show you. Okay, so Okay, so it may not, we may not have access to this particular article. That's what this kind of tells me. So in that case, if this is something that you want, again, you can email me this information and I'll do my best to get it for you. So, but yeah, these, just spend some time kind of looking through these different databases, because we have so many different ones. Like I said, the under the TFC Galileo, if you know a specific subject that you're doing, definitely use this, because we have, taken the time to go through and pick out the databases that will be the most useful for you to use. So, just show you this one more time.
And I think I saw GAIL on there.
Oh,
One of the
yes.
things we're supposed to have is a
GAIL is
volume.
one. And right now you can only get to GAIL from our website. Let me show you that one as well. Because they have recently changed that one too. In fact, when I was kind of preparing for this, I was like, I couldn't find their link anywhere for GAIL. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I think it was because they had changed it. So I did get that put on our website last week for y'all. So that link is right here. And then the password for this is Forest.
So where would they find that password?
And that password is on, again, your database passwords list. So I would recommend just printing this out and having this handy, because then that way you have it.
Mm-hmm.
I keep one by my desk. Just all the time, because I feel like that's the most common question that I get, especially from online students, is what is the Galileo password, and then of course what are the other passwords for login. So yeah, that's important to have. And again, GAIL does have some ebooks on here as well. These are also reference, so if you are looking for reference, we do not have a big collection through GAIL, but there are some. So definitely take a look at that. So here you would find more of the criticism journal articles that you could use for your papers.
But you're required to use one criticism from that collection.
Mm-hmm. So they made this so much better. When I first saw this, I was like, oh, this is so nice. You can just click right here on the button. And then again, you can just search if you're. Have y'all decided on what you're doing your papers on? No, not yet. Okay.
I haven't looked ahead to it yet.
Okay. So it will give you a little overview of the title that you put in, and then you kind of have to look. You have to see all the criticisms down here. So this one doesn't like give you the journal articles titles just like the other ones do in a list, so you kind of have to look for it. So you have to click down here on the see the all criticisms to actually get to the criticism articles. So this one is a little bit more, you have to spend a little more time here. Here it will tell you that we don't have permission to display this article. So that means we don't have access to, we don't own access to this article. So again, if you needed this, you can click on it. You could send it right here and send it directly to me to request it if you needed this particular article.
And then how long does it take you to get it back to the student?
It usually takes, when I get requests, I do them immediately. And especially if they're electronic, I can usually have them in a day, sometimes 2 days.
Okay.
It's usually about a day turnaround.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah, it is pretty quick. Now, if it's something that's in print, then of course that takes a lot longer. We can, and there are, if you do come across print books that are in our collection, we can mail those to you at no cost. So, and then we do have a lot of literary criticisms in our reference collection. So if you are, let's say for instance, you are doing something like on the yellow wallpaper, you could always email me and say, hey, I need something out of a reference book. Can you help me? I'll be happy to help you. And I can just scan that and email that right to you. So yeah, take advantage of me because that's what I'm here for. So definitely reach out to me if you need help finding anything.
So, do you guys have any questions? No? All right. So a lot of these students are also in political science government class, and they're working on a 10-page research paper.
Okay.
Was there a specific database you were supposed to use for that? Issues and controversies, was that one that you?
I haven't looked at the specific database. I don't know. I don't.
I saw that database somewhere. How do we access that database?
Issues and controversies?
Yes.
Yes. It's right here. So there's a link here. And you can also access it. It should be under your My TFC as well.
Oh,
So
right
we've
there.
tried to put these in both places. We've tried to put them here just because if you're already in your class, you know, you're already logged in, it makes it a little easier instead of having to go to a whole other website. But yeah, this is a really good site too. And again, you have to log in.
And that would be your TFC email address, right, for them?
For this one, no. This would be, you would again get this from your database passwords. And they actually have, I'm pretty sure I saw on here, they have videos on here as well, which is a new thing that they have added. But yeah, this is a great source as well. And it's fun to just look at statistics on the site. Like if you're interested in something, it is a really neat site. Do y'all ever have to look at videos for something as resources or anything? We do have another, we have e-videos, which is good. This might be good. It's called Films on Demand. And they have lots of different videos, educational videos, if y'all are interested in that. And again, your passwords on the database password sheet. And one more thing I wanted to show you on our website. We do offer free tutoring. This gives you our tutor lab schedule, which I realize y'all aren't on campus, but if you did need some extra tutoring assistance, you could always call our library and they could get you in touch with these people. They also have an email, it's just tutor@tfc.edu. So if you wanted to have like your paper proofread, you could email that to them. Proofread it and send it back to you. And that's also a free service. So make sure you take advantage of that.
Do you know what the turnaround time on that is?
They just started that last year, so I'm not sure, and I don't even know that our online students know that much about it, so that's why I'm trying to promote it a little bit. So hopefully it's a quick turnaround time. I think there's only 1 or 2 people that man that email. So, but yeah, definitely try that and see.
Can you go back to the lab hours? Because I know several years ago it was only like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but it looked like it got extended, right?
Yes, it's
nice.
It's Sunday through Thursday, 6 to 10. We've actually shortened our library hours. We used to be open till 11, but since of the whole virus, we've shortened our hours. So, but yeah, they're there every night, 6 to 10.
Great.
So, and then they tell you the different things that they tutor in.
And that's a free service.
And this is all free. Mm-hmm.
Great.
Yep, definitely. And then I try to keep this updated here. This is the online classes help, which just has all of my information. Again, here I put the tutor email on here for the tutoring services. So anytime I have any updates, I'll put those on here. So,
Great. Do you have any questions? Thank you.
you're welcome. You're welcome.